Hi Sam. How are you today?
I'm doing well, thanks Alex. What are we learning today?
Today, we're focusing on the word
Versuch.
Versuch.
What does that mean?
great question.
Versuch.
Means attempt or trial. The most common usage is when we talk about trying something out. It can also mean experiment in a scientific context.
So, it's like when I try to fix my bike.
Exactly. Just remember, in English, attempt can sometimes be confused with attempt in a legal sense, but here, we focus on the idea of trying something out.
Versuch.
A noun.
Yes, it is. It's a masculine noun, so we say.
Der Versuch.
The plural form is.
Die Versuche.
Die Versuche.
Means the attempts.
Correct. And in the present tense, we might say.
Ich mache einen Versuch.
Which means I am making an attempt. In the past, you would say.
Ich machte einen Versuch.
For the preteritum, and if you want to use the perfect, you would say.
Ich habe einen Versuch gemacht.
That's interesting. Is there an imperative form too?
Yes, you can say.
Mach einen Versuch.
Which means make an attempt.
Where does the word
Versuch.
come from?
It has its roots in Old High German, derived from the word,
Versuch.
which means to try. Over time, it evolved in Middle High German into,
Versuchen.
which means to attempt.
Wow, that's fascinating.
It shows how the concept of trying has been important in the German language for centuries.
Can we break down
Versuch.
a bit more?
Sure. The word can be split into the prefix,
Wer.
which often indicates a form of transformation or change, and the root,
Such.
which comes from the verb,
Suchen.
meaning to seek. Together, they imply a change in state or a quest to find something.
That makes sense.
Also, because it's a noun, it follows the head last rule. So if it were a compound, the gender would follow the last noun in the compound.
Can you give me similar words too?
Versuch.
Absolutely. Here are a few examples. First, with the same prefix.
Wer.
We have,
Verändern.
meaning to change. Then there's,
Verlassen.
which means to leave.
What about words with the same suffix?
Sure. Consider.
Zweck,
which means purpose or
Fleck,
meaning spot. And for nouns, we can also look at
Abdruck,
which means imprint, and
Überblick.
meaning overview.
That's a lot of new words.
Yes, and they all share some common roots or patterns, making them easier to remember.
How can I use
Versuch,
in real-life situations?
Great thought. Imagine you're in a lab. You could say,
Ich mache einen Versuch, das Experiment zu testen.
meaning I am making an attempt to test the experiment.
I'll try it.
ich mache einen Versuch, das Experiment zu testen.
Perfect. Another situation could be at work. You might say,
Wir sollten einen Versuch machen, die Lösung zu finden.
which translates to we should make an attempt to find the solution.
And that would be
Wir sollten einen Versuch machen, die Lösung zu finden.
Exactly. Lastly, if you're traveling, you could say,
Ich will einen Versuch starten, die Sprache zu lernen.
meaning I want to make an attempt to learn the language.
Ich will einen Versuch starten, die Sprache zu lernen.
Now, let's talk about the gender memory hints for
Versuch,
the ending.
uch,
Often indicates a masculine noun.
that's helpful.
And since it's a noun, you can think of a vivid image. Picture a man trying to climb a mountain, representing an attempt at achieving something difficult.
Are there any common phrases or collocations with
Versuch,
Yes. You might say,
einen Versuch wagen,
meaning to take a chance, or
einen Versuch starten,
which means to start an attempt.
those sound useful?
Just be careful not to confuse it with
Besuch,
which means visit.
Can you give me some example sentences using
Versuch,
Sure. Here's one.
hat einen Versuch gestartet, das Problem zu lösen.
Which means he made an attempt to solve the problem.
That's good.
Another one is
Wir haben viele Versuche gemacht.
meaning we made many attempts.
I see.
And how about this?
Ich habe einen Versuch unternommen, die Wahrheit zu finden.
Which translates to I made an attempt to find the truth. Now, let's do a quick recall check, shall we? What does
Versuch,
mean?
It means attempt or trial.
Exactly. What is the plural form?
die Versuche.
Right. Can you give me the present tense example?
Ich mache einen Versuch.
Perfect. What's the past form in preteritum?
Ich machte einen Versuch.
Great job. And can you give me a sentence using the imperative?
Mach einen Versuch.
Fantastic, Sam. To summarize, we learned about
Versuch.
Its meanings, its grammar, and how to use it in various situations.
Thanks, Alex. I feel more confident using this word now.
I'm glad to hear that. Keep practicing, and soon it will feel second nature.
I will. Thanks for the lesson.